Hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your Tarot and Oracle reading for the week of November 20th to the 26th, 2023. First card out for you is Beloved One, beautiful. And it says, Archangel Chamuel, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. And you know what's funny, guys? I felt this... I have to tell a whole story to you. I was focusing on your energy for this week, and I shuffled the cards up and I laid them all down, and I'm like, I just can't shake this subject of deprioritizing relationships and dating in your life, deprioritizing the male gaze or the female gaze, or whether you're male, female, straight, gay, I don't care. Deprioritize chasing women or chasing men or even like dating in general. And I felt strongly for so many Aries placement people that you are not wanting to focus so much of your time, energy, and attention on your relationships and helping them grow and uplifting your partner and all this stuff. But perhaps you are focusing more on healing yourself intentionally and growing your ideas, your goals, your plans intentionally. So that way, when you do focus on relationships again, you will be strong, you will be healed, and you will have money, health, resources to show for it because you spent that time working on yourself. And so I feel like Archangel Chamuel, or your spirit guides in general, your ancestors in general, are helping you to reclaim the soulmate relationship that you should have with yourself. So next we have mutable moon, nothing is yet set in stone. So there's a lot of planning going on this week, I'm seeing, a lot of changes taking place, and it feels like the world is your oyster at this time. You may not know exactly where your future path is leading you, and for some that may be a scary experience, but it's also a freeing experience. And I just got the lyrics. Freedom is just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing. That's all that Bob left me. Yeah. Janis Joplin. Bobby McGee. I think that's what that song's called. Yeah. So I see a lot of freedom for you this week. And, it feels like the world is your oyster, and what you're building in the future is not yet set in stone, and you don't know yet. And isn't that fun? Isn't that freeing? And you don't have to have the answers right now. I feel like you are just enjoying how things are building and changing in your life. Next, we have 37 Shadow. And I'm going to read this for you from the book, but it says wholeness, integration, repressed emotions, and mystery. So this is from the Earth and Bone Oracle deck. The number 37 may be important for you, March 7th, July 3rd. You are absorbing the shadow half of yourself as one being. The aspect of yourself that you'd rather keep concealed emerges and surfaces, forcing you to face it. As difficult as this task is, it is essential to build internal unity and harmony in order to rise to higher realms. Exactly, you're focusing on yourself. Do not allow others' views or opinions of the past to rule over and control you. We may actively begin the healing effort after we are completely aware of what we would rather hide from the world. Accept and embrace the dark elements of yourself that you previously may have felt compelled to hide. I want to pause. I posted something on my Instagram story the other day. It was a quote, and I just felt really guided to share it to you guys right now because it feels so... it's not up anymore. Never mind. It feels so aligned though. I think it went something like this. It was like the divine feminine, or a divine feminine woman, will bring you to the point of your greatest darkness and shadows, and where that point meets your highest healing potential and future path. Okay, so a divine feminine person will bring you to where your greatest shadow meets your highest potential. And I feel that so strongly in this card and in your reading. You are reaching a point of your greatest shadow and how to integrate that so that you can achieve your greatest potential, whatever that means for you. Okay. I feel like Scorpio season and the end of Scorpio season, which ends on the 21st. So we're beginning Sagittarius season this week. At the end of every sun season, there is a gift. There is a wisdom to incorporate into your life. And I feel like for you, Aries, that wisdom that Scorpio is giving you is the ability to see the worst attributes about yourself. You're awakening to the worst attributes of yourself. And with that knowledge, you'll be able to integrate that and change it. Okay, so some of you could be related to this relationship message here. You may have been prioritizing other people your whole life, focusing on dating, relationships, men, woman, whatever, your whole life, chasing that feeling, chasing the thrill. But from that shadow, you have sacrificed the relationship with yourself and prioritizing your own goals and journey. So that's just an example. It could be anything though. All right. We can begin to learn, forgive, and grow from the trauma and suppression once we know that we have complete control over our own reality. The old wounds and traumas have been released, and they no longer affect the person you are today. Although it can be tough to let go of deep-rooted pain, remember that you are all-powerful and capable of manifesting everything that you choose. Reality is a product of thought and imagination. Therefore, to gain control over it, you must realize that you are in control. If the anguish of past suppressed memories and emotions arise, understand that you have the power to acknowledge what happened in the past and that you now live in the present. Sitting with your shadow entails sitting with the side of yourself that has formed as a result of past experiences. As you forgive the old version of yourself for not knowing any better or for not trusting in your inner knowing, you begin merging with your shadow. And the affirmation of this card says, I accept that my past does not define me. I forgive my past. I accept all aspects and parts of me. I am in control of who I am. I am loved. I am worthy. I am whole. I also feel here, you may be forgiving someone else's past. They may not have hurt you, but they may have hurt others in their history. And that may be cause for you to hesitate in relationships and trusting and opening up to someone. But you know what? I feel like in all relationships this week, yourself and others, the shadowy attributes of yourselves emerge for both of you to heal and work with individually, but also looking at the shadow of the people in your life and saying, is this something I can live with? Is this something that this person has integrated and worked through and embraced? Or is this something that has gone so long ignored that it now controls this person and they have no knowledge of how to have power over it? So we're going to get some deeper messages with 6 tarot cards, 2 rows of 3. First card out for you, wow, 2 of Cups reversed. So we are starting off the week with either some sort of separation in love or an issue in love, whether it's romantic, platonic, I don't care. And this is coming out right underneath Beloved One with Archangel Chamuel saying, I am here to help you and your spiritual soulmate relationship. I'm here to help you, first off, with your relationship with yourself. 2 of Cups reversed can show codependency issues, which occurs when you overly prioritize chasing that romantic thrill or even friendships. I've been in plenty of codependent friendships in my past as well. And you know, just prioritizing other people over yourself is something that I feel like a lot of you may struggle with, which really puts you out of power, especially as an Aries, okay? Because y'all, Aries is the sign of self. So you're in your power when you are focused on your own mission. And 2 of Cups reversed, I mean, there are the shadow attributes of you and other people just emerging at this time. And you may not know what the future of this relationship or of your personal future may hold, but there is a deep healing going on here. We have the Star in reversed. Yep, this makes a lot of sense. Sorry, I think I'm getting a little sick, so my voice may be a little weird. Guys, I feel like a lot of you in the past really puts all of your eggs, all of your happiness into your friendships, your family, your lovers, your relationships. But why did you not sink your happiness into your own plans and path? The Star reverse talks about you having great passions and dreams and a vision for yourself and what you want your life to look like. However, this vision is having a hard time coming through when you keep endlessly focusing on other people, dating, chasing people, trying to make a relationship work, trying to improve the lives of the people you are in a connection with. You need to give that person or the people around you respect and let them resolve their own issues. When you spend all of your time trying to fix the issues of other people, trying to be there for them, trying to support them. You are pouring all of your love, energy, and time into them. But are they pouring back? And even if they are pouring back, wouldn't some of your time be better spent focusing on your own goals? So the message here this week is focus on yourself. What does that mean? I'm not saying just stare in the mirror and do nothing. Like, no, what does that look like for you? If you want to learn a language, learn that language. If you want to build a business, focus on the business. If you have a routine that makes you happy, such as working out, making meals, going to your job, hanging out with friends, and going to brunch on the weekend, do those things this week. Third card out, the Lovers. Oh my gosh. Wow. I am seeing a story for some of you where there may have been a separation or some sort of issue, shadowy attribute of relationships that came up. And like I said, this week, you are both focusing on your own inner shadows, acknowledging it. For some of you, especially the more mature people of you, you may actually be talking to this person and having a very authentic conversation about both of your shadow attributes and your past. And you may be finding peace and harmony once more in your relationship, your connection, your friendship to them, because you're able to have an authentic conversation about where you both struggle. And you may be breaking out of codependent tendencies, both of you, or jealous tendencies. And again, it's not to say, this Lovers card is not saying like, okay, so we know exactly how we're going to grow and evolve in the future and where this friendship, this relationship will continue headed. I'm not seeing that. This is saying, I choose peace and I will focus on growing my own journey. I will focus on my own life path as an individual. And whoever in life wants to walk with me on this path, they may walk with me. But I am not going to change and adapt and sacrifice and settle in order to walk the same path as other people. And that's why it's so important to focus on yourself, because there will be many divine counterparts in your life, many beautiful friendships in your life who will walk the path with you. But you know what? You don't have to sacrifice. You don't have to settle in order for that to happen. The universe will provide it to you, and you don't need to worry about it. Second row out, Three of Swords reversed. Exactly. I feel like there was toxins, there was poisons in certain friendships or relationships in your life. Some bad energy was brewing up because the shadow attributes of your relationship was coming out. Someone may have had commitment issues. Someone may have had jealousy issues or codependency or whatever the case may be. A past history of cheating, abuse, lying, cheating, stealing, whatever. And these shadow attributes emerged because Scorpio season does that. They shine light on the deepest aspects of who we are and our shadows. And it may have tainted the relationship, the knowledge of the other person's shadow or knowledge of your own shadow and what you need to change in order to live more healthily and have healthy partnerships. And this week, the poison, the shadow is being drawn out of the heart. Beautiful. Three of Swords in reverse is a wonderful card because it shows the swords are being pulled out, the toxins are being released, let go, pulled away, and there is a healing taking place in your heart space and in your relationships, and we return back to peace. We have the Four of Pentacles in reversed. I don't know why the song, no letting go, no holding back, because you are mine. Yeah. Oh my gosh. The song is called No Letting Go. I can't remember who sings it though. It's like an early 2000s song. I don't know. I feel here though, with the Four of Pentacles in reversed, this is, a lot of you may be in a connection, a friendship with someone who you have a romantic past with, and for some reason, none of y'all will let go of the other one. Like, you're not letting go of this friendship. You're gonna keep talking. I don't know. But like, even still, you're able to heal. And, I am seeing that. Some of you may be trying to save your money up as well at this time and prepare for some sort of new chapter. And again, you may not know exactly what that new chapter entails just yet, but you do feel guided to save the money up. Sixth card out, Nine of Pentacles reversed, exactly, right next to the Four of Pentacles. So this may be a week where you feel like you can't necessarily splurge on all of the things that you want to splurge on, which happens when we're saving or we're trying to pay off a debt or reach some sort of financial goal. You know, you may have to sacrifice a few like Saturdays out or not buying the thing you really want to buy because it's more financially responsible to pay off a certain debt, bill, whatever. So I am just seeing some of that energy coming out here. And again, some of your finances may be struggling or like your personal private goal or passion may be struggling because you've been spending too much time focusing on other people's goals and helping them out and helping them apply to jobs, helping them start their business, you know, overly prioritizing other people in your life. And I feel this return back to yourself where you are the priority. And when you're in that space, you're your most attractive. So that is your reading, guys. Thank you for joining me. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my goddess energy intention oil and my spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.